Dear students, in this video you will learn about load test on DC shunt motor to draw speed, torque and horsepower efficiency characteristics. First we will see the experiment aim to conduct the load test on the given DC shunt motor and to plot the following curves. First plot is efficiency versus BHP and speed versus torque, and last one BHP versus torque. So this is the aim of the experiment. So to conduct these experiments we need some operators. So voltmeter 0 to 300 volts range, MC type. MC means moving coil type. So we need two numbers, two quantity, and ammeter 0 to 10 amperes or 20 amperes ammeter we can use for this experiment. So type is MC type and quantity is 2. So MC type ammeters and voltmeters is used to measure the DC quantities like DC voltage and DC current. MI type, moving iron type, is useful for to measure the AC quantity. Already we have done experiments in previous semester lab, third semester lab, transformer experiment and induction motor experiments. Those experiments we have used MI type instruments, right? And rheostat. So we need two rheostats here, 0 to 250 ohm and 1.2 amperes range, and one more rheostat is 0 to 1 kilo ohm 1 ampere rheostat. So these rheostats also we require, and tachometer is required to measure the speed. So we will use tachometer. So one quantity is required, and connecting wires to connect voltmeters, ammeters, tachometer, rheostats, and those connections. So we required wires. So as required we will use connecting wires. And the next one, circuit diagram. So this is the circuit diagram of the experiments. So here we can see the brake drum. So brake drum is coupled to the DC motor. So once we can apply the load, so we can reduce the speed of the DC shunt motor. So shunt motor, how we can identify is the field winding is connected parallel to the armature winding, that motor is called shunt motor. So here connection diagram is there. So according to this diagram we will connect the experiment. So we will connect the circuit on the board. Next we will move to the procedure. First point in the procedure, connections are made as shown in the circuit diagram. So here circuit diagram also is there. So as per circuit diagram we will connect the connections. Keep the rheostat 1. So R1, the field circuit of the motor in cut out position, that is cut out position means minimum position. The rheostat R2 in the armature circuit of the motor and rheostat R3 in the field circuit in position. So here, so motor field rheostat cut out position and armature field rheostat is cut in positions. And the supply switch S1 is closed. So once if it is connections are done, so we need to close the supply switch. The motor is brought to its rated speed by cutting out the rheostat R2. So field rheostat, if you make it changes, so the you can make the motor to run at rated speed, and then by cutting in the rheostat R1. So R1 and R2 we will use and we will make the motor to run at rated speed. And no load readings of the all meters and speed are noted down in the tabular column. So we will note down the no load readings. Next one, motor is loaded by gradually applying the loads. So we have a brake drums. So we will apply the load on the motor, and so we will note down the all the ammeter, voltmeter and spring balances readings in the tabular column. So once motor is rated up to the rated current, loaded up to the rated current, so we will release the load on the motor completely. We will release, and rheostats will take back to the original positions, that is initial positions, and supply switch S1 will be open. So this is the procedure of the experiment. So now we can see the demonstration of the experiment here. demonstrate the load test DC shunt motor experiment. So this is the circuit diagram, and this is the nameplate details. Next, connections are made as per the circuit diagram. So according to procedure, we'll do the experiment. First, switch on the motor by using DPST switch, and start the motor by using 3-point starter. So now motor is running at some speed. Where is the field restart? Where is the field restart? Set the motor speed 1500 RPM. Now 1480 RPM. Now again, where is the field restart? So we need to set the motor speed 1500 RPM. Okay, now motor is running at rated speed. So next one, where is the load on the DC motor? So where is the load, and note down these load readings in tabular column, and parallelly note down the voltage and current readings in tabular column. So where is the load step by step, and note down the readings in tabular column, like this tabular column. So after that, calculate the torque and output power, HP and efficiency by using the formulas, and plot the graph according to the experiment aim. So first we plot the graph torque versus speed and torque versus efficiency. So according to the aim, we should plot the graphs. After taking all the readings, so now reduce the load on the motor, and where is the field restart to the minimum position? Open the DPST switch. This is about experiment demonstration. So tabular column like this, we need to note down all the readings: voltmeter reading, ammeter reading, wattmeter reading, springs S1 and S2 and differences. Speed we have to note down using the tachometer. Torque we have to calculate, BHP we have to calculate, output power we have to calculate, and slip and efficiency also we have to calculate using the formulas. So these are the formulas we will use for the calculations. So this is a model graph. According to the model graph, we have to plot the real graphs from the readings. So these are the graphs. So finally result. So hence following characteristics curves are obtained: efficiency versus BHP, speed versus torque, BHP versus torque. These characteristics are obtained. So now Viva questions. So 10 Viva questions are there related to this experiment. So these Viva questions will be asked if we got experiment in examination, internal, external examinations. So these are the expected Viva questions from this experiment. Thank you everyone.